Morning, everyone. In today's session, I'm going to go through the concept of karma. So we have that notion of karma, which basically comes from ancient Hinduism, where it states that if you're doing an action, it will come back to you, whether it's a good action or bad action, and it may come in this lifetime or it may come in another lifetime, because there's that concept of rebirth, which exists in Hinduism. And that kind of became the theory behind karma. Whatever you do, it's going to come back to you. All right. But in Zen, we actually look at it in a very simple way, actually. So everything you do kind of creates a reaction automatically anyway, and this becomes the karma. And I'm going to explain that in very simple words. For example, let's say you're getting angry right now, you're very angry, and being in that state of anger and having that pain of being angry, that itself is karma. And this is why we refrain from being angry a lot, because it creates suffering. Because when you're angry, you're not in a good state, not in a good mental state, and physically also you're tense. So that becomes the karma, the way you're feeling when you're angry. And the same applies for excess desire. When you're desiring too many things, there's a sort of craving. So you're not happy because you're always wanting more things, and that creates a state where you're not happy, when you're not content, and that becomes the instant karma. And the same applies to all those other feelings or the actions which we do, and it creates a sort of instant karma. And this is karma in Zen. It's not something that will happen to you afterwards. It's what's happening right now. For example, if you get angry with someone, you fight with someone, you actually experience some guilt afterwards, after the anger passes by. So this becomes the karma. Or if you do something that hurts someone, usually you don't feel at peace with yourself, and this is the karma. So you see, karma is not something that comes back to you in this lifetime or in other lifetimes. It's what happens to you right now or after an action you've done. So this is how we view karma from a Zen perspective. It's still happening in the now, in the present moment.